Rage Mage players, this is Lion. I'm back for another video. Guys, I'm gonna do a reaction video on the Apex All-Star that recently actually ended. Now, just a disclosure, this is mainly my opinion and nothing personal about this. It's just my opinion and then how I view each and everyone's strategy or what they're doing, how they're playing Rage Mage. So again, shout out to our community, which is the PRMA, Pinoy Rage Mage Alliance. So if you guys want to join, feel free to search the FB group, and we wanna make this, of course, community happy and has a voice to the devs or the management, Rage Mage management, if we're actually united. So without further ado, let's go ahead and of course go to the Apex Clash All-Star Apex Clash. So the champion, of course, is Sam, and no doubt about it, it's just that for the first couple of rounds, Precious win, but let's see what happened. All right, so the battle here is actually or the match is 5, and they were able to get to the decision match, like the 5th match where they're tied 2-2 and then 3 where Samsung wins. Before we watch that, let's us go back to the top 30, top 16 at least. Both of these guys battle. So Samsung versus Drimza. See, he just one shot Drimza, right? They have the same pet, right? They have the same pet. So okay, next. All right, cool. So second is all right, and then Perseus. Let's take a quick look at Perseus. This is top 16, guys, by the way. All right. So Perseus uses Dutch, all right? Okay, the Perseus probably use Mojo. All right. So I don't know what Perseus used, but let us check that once again. Okay, so probably the same. Alright, so top semifinals. Samsung versus what's this? I don't know, Chinese guy or whatnot. Server 23. Okay, one shot again. I don't know what strategy this Samsung using is, but basically it's just crit, attack crit, and then rebirth. That's probably the strategy he's using. And then let's take a quick look on Perseus. Perseus versus Supermix. So this is the matchup that I thought would actually go to the finals, but I wasn't expecting Samsung. Someone told me, I think Rack Baby Girl, that watch out for Samsung, because I think he's gonna be Whale, or I don't know if the conspiracy theory that he has admin access is true. But how can he get this strong right away? Anyway, that's it, and then let's check here. So just to give you some tips and tricks here. Before we go to that, there's one way where you can actually at least somehow predict your opponent's strategy, right? It's not 100% accurate, right? But it could be like 70 to 80% accuracy, and at least you're gonna have an idea, right? Whether or not he's gonna hide his skills or he's gonna hide his strategy, you still will have an idea of what's going on. So let's deep dive into it. So first is you need to check seals, right? Seals would actually tell you what kind of strategy he's building up to. So as you can see, um, crit is the highest, second is counter, and dodge. And this is mainly what Precious is using. Counter, the crit for the mojo, and dodge with mojo as well. So crit is most likely for Azure Emblem, right? Um, Now second would be this potential. So the potential here gives you an idea, but although sometimes it's not really accurate, but it gives you an idea of what it's using. So you might play around, but what is really his trump card, right? That what matters most. Okay, he might switch to a different strategy, but the best strategy, or his, we call it trump card, is probably how what he's gonna be using. And again, potential upgrade plays a big role on that. So imagine, okay, crit. So he maxed out the crit. Counter, he's about to max out counter. It is about to max out combo, right? So that is where you can actually see. And then second is, I don't know if they're doing it, but the pet equipment, right? Pet equipment and pet talent. So he has this, right? Crafter's Mojo. So he needs that for Mojo build. And out of the, let's say, special stats, he chooses to have counter because he's using counter. That's basically it. And then of course, so that's again seals, and then potentials, right? And he even he's about to increase the combo, because I think he will be using lifesteal with mojo and combo. That's basically it. Now for this, he felt like, as long he maxed the dodge, as long as he can hit someone, even if it's a crit, you first hit him, then with your mojo build, then yeah. So all you need to worry about actually for mojo build is the dodge crit, because you'll hit first if the or restrict. I don't mind this, or he did not mind this, because he will hit first and then finish by pen, something like that. All right. But again, depends on case-to-case basis. Depends on how strong is your opponent and how close your opponent to your stats. So that's it. And all right, so that seals this, and of course the potential, pet, talent, and skills. And then of course, let me see, because I was part of this, like top 64. Now let's see, where's mine? Actually, I was up against Kilo, right? Now if you notice, if this is still on, if you notice, there's like a records here. I think it's right over here. So there's gonna be a link like for records. That is basically where you need to check, okay, his previous match. So for this, you can always go back to check the replay, right? Check the replay and see what your opponent is using. And you gotta be really diligent to what your opponent is currently building, because they don't want to show it before even the Apex starts. Just the let's say qualifiers. Some, like especially I think Silvermix is really good in hiding their strategy, but along the way, if they have sudden upgrade or sudden boost of stats, some are actually forced to let's say sync that strategy by using this change setup. Okay, so I know most of you guys actually know, but upon registration, whatever the stats you have will automatically be registered, unless you created a new strategy with the different stats and then you sync it in. And then even though, let's say for now, right, I don't have the potential I have is different, but if I check on the Apex All-Star, sorry, But if you check on the Apex All Star, um, you will see that I still have the stats, right? I still have the stats. So, and then I can choose, I can sync it in, set 1, set 2, set 3. In every match, I can actually change that. So, some are fooled with before the match, someone is so sly or so smart to activate their potentials to lure the opponent to counter that, but in reality, they actually have a different strategy. So, right, or some actually really put a mediocre set and strategy just to show that okay, just to make your opponent clueless about what kind of strategy you'll be using. But then again, they already sync it. So, all right, they already sync it here before even the championship starts. Right. Even in qualifier, you won't see your opponent's build. So that's actually this chain setup is all about. It's really tricky. But then again, using what I told you, you would probably 60 to 80% predict what it's going to be using, especially if you check his previous records and then you see the kind of strategy, because again, he already set it out. So and there's only 3 sets here, right? So you can predict, although it's really hard to predict the 3 of sets here, but it's up to you. How are you going to play with your stats to counter your opponent? All right, so let's watch the okay match here. So match 1, Perseus win in this round. So let's slow it down. So Perseus uses combo and lifesteal, right? So like I told you, Perseus uses combo. That's why his potential, or sorry, why do I keep going back? So that's why his potential here. Okay, it's not actually that high before, but he is really getting to max it out. And as you can see, his combo at least 50%, right? So he uses the emergent runes, right? Then the next one, all right? Okay, so he uses a streak. All right, so he's thinking out of the box, because no one is expecting him to use a restrict based in here. But as you can see, the restrict is also 16%, and then he even have this level 10 in the Dutch. So he's playing all, is making Samsung confused, right? But all of those, I'm gonna tell you later why all of those won't be effective against one strategy. And I'd like you to listen, because this is really an important, a strategy that or let's say, important information I'm gonna tell you. So this round, actually, Samsung wins, right? Okay, so that's about it. All right, and I'd like to call out again, I had some argument and debates on the Discord. I'd like to call out, right, you guys, all right, saying that it's all about, Mojo plus Azure Emblem. No, it's not. It's case-to-case basis and depends on your damage. There's a lot of factors to be included, right? And then don't just give a generic computation of, hey, the base plus Azure. No, it's not. The pet even plays a big factor on this game. So, all right. So that's why in the second round, Perseus was able to beat him, right? See, no matter how big is your Mojo, then Perseus was able to defeat him because, again, he uses Restrict and then Mojo build, right? he could also probably use like I don't know, Azuri, but I would prefer really if it's gonna be restrict. There's a lot for restrict. As long as your restrict is effective, you can either use lifesteal or rebirth, right? Because over a period of time, you'll be hit by a pet, then the opponent's gonna hit first. You'll end up with a low HP, and then pet would kill you. If you have like an HP steal or something that could revive you, or mojo wherein you can kill them fast and have damage, then that'd be cool. All right, let's go to the fourth match. All right, so Samsam was able to figure it out. So probably Samsam. Let's make it slow. Make it slow. So Samsam was able to figure it out. All right. So I'm gonna tell you what happened there later. So again, Samsam was able to figure it out. Okay, fifth round. So Precious uses we call that a combo plus HP steal, but it's not that much, right? Okay. So Samsung is really overpowering Precious. Oh, Precious, not Precious, Precious. So Samsung was able to figure it out. He could have like a disrupt. It's basically what you if you have a high mojo, then play with mojo, right? And the counter for mojo is rebirth or disrupt, right? Or HP steal. I'm sorry. But if you have disrupt, then you can basically counter it with high dodge and restrict. All right. Don't mind about critical rate or critical resistance. Again, but because you'll definitely gonna hit him first before he can even do a crit, and the damage is way higher if you have like a let's say mojo plus Azuri emblem. All right, this the what do you call this relic, Azuri relic. And what else? Let's say in match 4. Let's watch this. Right. Okay. So this match 4, I'm guessing Sam used could have been disrupt or like kind of resistance. Precious could probably use like mojo build, but Sam also used mojo build. So both of them probably mojo plus Azuri. It's just that Samsung must weigh as higher mojo. So this is going to be actually the result. If let's say two players using the same mojo plus Azuri emblem, then the other player would definitely not going to damage that much, right? And looking at their mojo, Samsung is 110, and then Precious is 105. That's not even counting the. All right. They're the base and overpower here, which plays a big part, right? See, so 105, 108. So and then Samsung has like 831. So this Precious could, I guess, the best way for Precious to use is avoid using mojo and be on the defensive with counter or lifesteal. So or he can use the restrict and dodge as long as he knows that he can trick this guy. But that's so much about it. If you have comments, suggestion, or any barbaric reaction, feel free to comment below. And I forgot again, it cannot be avoided to have a conspiracy theory why Samsam was able to really beat Precious stats, use his stats, overpower Precious stats. Precious probably spending a lot on this game, right? Probably more than a million. It's just my guess, and Samsung was able to beat him with spendings. So this is a battle of spenders. If not spenders, probably the conspiracy theory is true. admin access to manipulate us to really spending. But I don't want to compete with them, so I just want to stay with uh, what I enjoyed, right? And for my content as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. And like I said, if you have comments, reaction, um, barbaric reaction, just feel free to comment it below. And of course, if you like the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more quality videos. So the next video I'm gonna do is actually how to get an SSS pet, how to fuse them, how to evolve them, and some pet tips and tricks, right? And some guide too. So this is Leo again. Peace out and congratulations to Sam Sam. Okay, for the champion of a Apex All Star, where all the spenders come in to compete. Thank you. That's Leo again. Peace out.